With players congregating at the MasterCard Center Thursday morning for medicals, here is Post Media's primer for Maple Leafs training camp: 5 pressing issues. 1. Shuffling the deck. From the moment the Maple Leafs step onto the ice Friday for the start of training camp in Niagara Falls, the Leafs' potential line combinations will provide weeks of intrigue leading up to the regular season. Will Auston Matthews center newcomer Patrick Marleau, or will he be flanked by a couple of familiar faces in Zach Hyman and William Nylander? Does the James Van Riemsdyk, Tyler Bozak, Mitch Marner unit remain intact, or will they be sprinkled in different slots throughout the lineup? We do know this: in winning a pair of Olympic gold medals and a World Cup crown, Coach Mike Babcock found the right recipe for finding cohesion between players who were for the most part unfamiliar with each other. Chemistry is not an easy thing to find, Bozak told Post Media colleague Lance Hornby at the Leafs annual golf tournament on Monday. I think the guys who play well together, whoever it is, within any part of the lineup, will stick together. 2. Blue line battles. At first blush, Morgan Riley, Jake Gardiner, Nikita Zaitsev, Ron Heinze and Connor Carrick seem to be entrenched as the team's top 5 defensemen. That leaves youngsters Travis Dermott, Marley's teammate Andrew Nielsen, 2017 number 1 pick Timothy Liljegren, and Swedish rookie free agents Andreas Borgman and Kalle Rosen to battle for the number 6 role and depth spots as the 7th and 8th blue liners. With 8 exhibition games on deck, there is plenty of time for the depth chart to weed itself out. 3. Sophomore slump or second-year sore? With the Leafs reaching the playoffs this past spring for just the second time in 12 seasons, the backbone of the 2016-17 roster consisted of a cache of rookies that played well beyond its years. 6 of the team's top 11 scorers were first-year players, including Matthews, 69 points, Nylander, 62, Mitch Marner, 61, Connor Brown, 36, Zaitsev, 36, and Hyman, 28. History has shown that, realistically, the odds are that at least one or more of those players will regress this season. Which ones? How many of them? That remains to be seen. How the Leafs handle any such potential adversity will go a long way in determining how much improvement they make as a team. 4. Injury bug intangibles. 9 Leafs played the full 82-game schedule last season, while Nylander missed just one outing. Having such a healthy core for an entire season is almost unprecedented in the modern NHL, where training rooms are frequently stuffed with banged and bruised bodies. As such, it seems unrealistic to think the team can get through another season relatively unscathed. 5. Pipe dreams. Matthews may already be the face of the franchise, but the player the Leafs can least afford to be without is goalie Freddie Anderson. In the event something should happen to him, the Leafs' hopes between the pipes will rest with veteran Curtis McElhinney and youngster Garrett Sparks, who played 31 games for the AHL Marlies in 2016-17. Hardly evokes confidence, does it? If there was one area of need the Leafs failed to address during the offseason, a legitimate argument could be made that backup goalie was it. 5 players to watch. 1. Patrick Marleau. When Marleau officially takes to the ice for the first time as a Maple Leaf in Niagara Falls on Friday, he'll be celebrating his 38th birthday. For those within Leafs Nation who view Marleau's signing with a glass-half-empty perspective, both his age and his contract, 3 years, $18.75 million US, are fodder for concern. Nevertheless, Coach Mike Babcock believes in Marleau and his skills, age be damned. I think that's one of the reasons why Patty decided to go to Toronto. Logan Couture, Marleau's pal and former San Jose Sharks teammate, told Post Media in July. He knows what type of coach Babcock is. He knows Babcock gets the best out of his teams. And that's the main thing that Babs does, he gets the best out of players who play for him. In an interview with Post Media, Sharks coach Peter DeBoer insisted the speedy Marleau hasn't lost a step. When it comes to his power and speed, I don't see that diminishing, DeBoer said. It's so effortless. As long as he keeps that world-class element to his game, he's going to be effective. With Marlowe coming to the fishbowl of Toronto after spending 2 decades in San Jose, we're all about to find out if De Boer's words ring true. 2. James Van Riemsdyk in the cradle of hockey rumors known as Toronto. No one was mentioned more this offseason than JVR. With his contract expiring next summer, there was endless scuttlebutt suggesting the veteran power forward was being shopped around the league as part of the Leafs' search for a defenseman who could solidify their blue line. Whatever the case, one aspect of JVR's game that can't be debated is his productivity, as exemplified by his 29 goals a year.